the carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation. Ray McBride is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Goodrum right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs. Any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Wade, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeups or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down. Jody Rios gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
A shot down the first baseline. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Brian Anderson, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Coming to the plate now, Tino Veras, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Anderson over at second. Devers at first. 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
In now, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Here's the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hot shot down the line. He's set. The 3-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch, and he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pablo Carbajal, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Johnny Barter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. No balls and a strike to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-2 now. Peterson at third with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nico Goodrum.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Charlie Keenan. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ray.
Up next from Miami, Ray McBride. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Cortez, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Marlins leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Rene Espinosa. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Espinosa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in, Jody Rios, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Hall. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Two out, nobody on. Neither continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count offering on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
The center fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Paul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
As a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Paul, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. The 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Tyler Wade, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Tyler
First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Devers has it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Pablo Carbajal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cortez on the move, and the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Johnny Barger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that's over. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Charlie Keenan.
Charlie Keenan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Barger takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Ray McBride. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
comes set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boog Powell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cortez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Rene Espinosa. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Guerrero back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher.
Digging in, Jody Rios. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Michael Clark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Tigers lead 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Powell, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie Hall.
So striding forward now, Robbie Hall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a ball. 1-0. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Cortez on at first. Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Carbajal on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Settling in now, Tino Veras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1 over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We've played 5 full. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tyler Wade.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Goodrum. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Number 65.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For the Marlins, the shortstop.
Striding in once again, Nico Goodrum. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nico Goodrum becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. And that misses ball 1. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
In for strike 2. pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Caleb Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder.
Into the box, Pablo Carbajal. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 4, Johnny Barger.
Stepping up now, Johnny Barger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now batting, Boog Powell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
High in the air down the right field line. Guerrero giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for Detroit. Still tied 1 apiece. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Alejandro Cortez.
The left fielder, Alejandro Cortez.
He's set. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lifted in the air to center. He dives, Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box now, Robbie Hall. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Wade scoops it up, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Marlins. Jeimer Candelario is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. He comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup. Digging in, Michael Clark. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied 1-1. Chad Chen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Chen, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two. Chen has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and with an ERA in the fives has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 delivery. Ball two now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Charlie Keenan is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Charlie Keenan. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Robbie Guerra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 10, Robbie Guerra.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Harbaugh ranging back at the track. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Marlins strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Guerrero will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guerrero, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 one more time. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He loses him on ball 4. Into the box now, Pablo Carbajal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Moran on second, Peterson on at first with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Devers on the move, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Shoots this one to first. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in now, Johnny Barger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Barger brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Fouled off. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Boog Powell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Standing in now, Rene Espinoza. And he'll hold off on the slider here. It's ball one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. There's what's left on the Tiger bench as we'll see if they want to make a move here. Cecil Ballard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
13, Cecil Ballard.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Trevor Hildenberger comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39.
Striding in to start the 9th, Alejandro Cortez, and they'll need him to get something going here. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hildenberger playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Miami down to their last strike. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping up to the plate, Tino Veras. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Moran fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in